Let me kick out the gangplank for you. There you go. Come on up. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Gaming Galleon. I am Cap'n RAZ. I'll tell you what, it has been a long, slow voyage out there. There's nothing out there. Just wave after wave after wave. You know, it's nice to get away from civilization. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's nice to get away from all the action out there sometimes. I am Cap'n RAZ. At the end of the day, I'll tell you what, it's really good to come back to slow voyage out there. There's nothing out there. Just wave after nice enough to ride with. You know, it's nice to get a soul like me. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Along the Silicon Sea. At the end of the day, let's get started. It's really good to come back to a lot of fun stuff. First of all, we're going to be regaling you with a story called The Saga Along the Snickerdoodle. We're also going to be playing a game that just bleeds heart and soul. Let's get started. It's really good. Dog's Life for the PlayStation 2. First of all, we've even got some treasure. And let me tell you, do you hear that? That's treasure. I can't wait to get into it, I swear. And of course, it's around here somewhere, I swear to God. We've even got what I do with it. Here it is. Some treasure. And let me tell you, don't worry. A very exciting mailbag. That's treasure. So let's get started. I can't wait to get into it, I swear. Oh, and actually we have a couple around here somewhere, I swear to God. First of all, what I do with it. Here it is. Catch us on Twitter, Yesterday Night L. That's the week that I'm part of. That's treasure. So one small ship and a fleet of amazing warships. I'm more of a dinghy, if you know what I mean. But check them out. First of all, and also, I got dinged a little bit by the Admiral on how long I went last week. And I'm like, what can I say? I get caught up in the moment. And he's like, well, can't you figure out some way to watch your time? And I'm like, I don't know. You got any ideas? And he's like, yeah, check them out. Here. And also, all right, I got dinged a little bit by the Admiral on how long I went last week. Let's get it up there. Like, look at that. That's cutting edge technology right there. All right. Can't you figure out some way to keep an eye on it? Watch your time. And I'm like, I don't know. You got any ideas? And he's like, yeah. Let's see. It's around there. What is that, around 310? What's that in maritime time? I have no idea. So we'll shoot around that. That's cutting edge technology right there. Wrap it up. All right. So we'll keep an eye on it. So without further ado, let's talk about ideas. And he's like, yeah. Let's talk about Snickers. What's that in maritime time? That I used to be lucky enough. I have no idea. So we'll shoot around that. That's cutting edge technology right there. When I was a kid, I was never really that into cats. Let's talk about this. Maybe I was talking about that way. My mom was allergic to cats, even though she loved them, she couldn't handle them. I used to be, my dad was more of an electronics guy, didn't really care about fur and all the electronics. Not to say he's a standoff guy, but he's more into people with 2 feet. Maybe I was 4. My mom was allergic to cats, I just blustery up them, she couldn't handle them. Did you hear the rain? I used to be, my dad was more of an electronics guy. And then myself, I wasn't too worried about the standoff guy, but he's more into people with 2 feet. Maybe I was 4. My mom was allergic to cats. I just blustery up them. Yeah, Admiral, what can I do for you? The rain? I used to be, my dad was more of an electronics guy. And then mute the Twitch stream on Chrome. Look at this. This is live television, ladies and gentlemen. But he's more into people with 2 feet. Maybe I was 4. Mute the Twitch stream on Chrome. Yeah, Admiral, what can I do for you? The rain? Oh, there it is. Okay, I muted it. Okay. Do I sound better now? Okay, I will in a second. All right. Thanks for saving the day. All right, take care. What can I say? We're a tight crew here at YNL. Tight crew here at the Yesterday Night Live fleet. So anyway, to recap, we're talking about a dog I used to have as a kid, and I wasn't that into dogs. I was never really one to ask for a dog or beg for a dog. And again, my mom was allergic to cats, and my dad was kind of not that big on dogs. So whatever. And I was fine with that too, because at the end of the day, when it came to birthdays and Christmas, it was all about that NES, baby, all about that Nintendo. What game could I get next? Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, Legend of Zelda. I won't bore you with the particulars. At the end of the day, though, I wasn't that worried about having a dog. But as I get older, for whatever reason, we ended up getting one. And it was a small guy. About yay. Brown. Don't ask me what his species was. I have no idea. I don't know anything about that. I guess if I had to paint a picture, maybe like Lady from Lady and the Tramp without the ears, like more pointy ears. And then it was a she, and she had this fang. There's one fang that would stick out of her lips. So it's like this one's covered. And you got that one hanging out of there for whatever reason. That's just how her. Maybe she had an underbite. I don't know. But anyway, we get this dog, and I was older by then. I think I had a job out. I was still in the house, but it was out after high school, just like I was 19 or something. And we had the dog for about a year or so before I moved out. So in that time, obviously, I got to know the dog. And like I said, I'm not that big into dogs, but I was okay with it. Like I got into it. It's not like I didn't like the dog. We bonded. We bonded in weird ways that, boys and dogs do. I had like these pet names for her. It was really weird. Like I had like a pet language. Like I'd be like, whatever, petting her and stuff, and like rubbing her umbrella and stuff. And then I would like get into this weird Spanish offshoot of nonsense. I always thought it sounded like Spanish, but I'd be like, oh, nenitas, oh, nenitas, like really weird stuff. And I would call her that. I'd be like, onitas, onitas. But her name was Snickers. Her name was Snickerdoodle. I don't know where that came from. And yeah, her proper name was Snickerdoodle. We always called her Snickers because she was adopted. My mom, she's in healthcare, so she's here to heal the world. And so whenever she takes in a dog, it's always got to be one that is from like a broken home or something like that. Which hey, that's great. I wish there were more people out there like that. Maybe I should be more like that. But something comes with that, and if you don't get a dog as a puppy, you're going to get baggage, whether that be emotional baggage or some sort of physical impairment. In the case of Snickers, she had some emotional problems. Apparently, when she was a puppy, she'd get left alone for a long time, all by herself. Whatever, her owners were gone working or whatever. I don't know. They locked her up. I don't know that there was any abuse involved. Don't quote me. But anyway, she walked away from that with, a certain amount of neediness when she got into a house full of people who actually wanted her around. And as a result, she was a really loving dog, really nice, and, she would play with you all day. She'd be one of those dogs, every dog's like this, but she would be one of those dogs that, you walk in the house and she's all over you, up to your knee, because that's only about as high as she is. Trying to get on you. Not get on you, but, try and get on you. Greet you. And that was cool, but there was a downside. And as I said, as my mother put it, she had abandonment issues. Snickers. So she would love you up and down as long as you were around the house. And she wasn't even really one of these dogs that had to be on your lap 24/7, like ultra needy, but she wanted to be around you. And that was fine. And that was it, though. Like, you had to be around her. And what I mean by that was, you walk in and you're greeted by the most lovable dog in the world. You get those shoes on, and all of a sudden, you're dealing with the jaws of life, crossed with like I don't know, a chainsaw, powered by gasoline. It's like the Tasmanian devil on steroids. The dog would lunge for you, barking, drooling, out of its mind, because it knows if you put those shoes on, you're out the door, okay? And don't get me started out when you open the door. Like, seriously? Didn't matter. You better have pants on, because she's going to go for you. And in my case, being the nautical type I am, I'm usually not wearing pants. So it was always a problem. And you try and like sneak out through the sliding door in the family room. Didn't work. You know how dogs can hear everything. And obviously I would get mad because I'm as an older guy or whatever, I got a bone to pick with everything. And I'm like, get out of here. And of course my mother, you know, the savior of all things is like, you know, don't yell at the dog. And my dad would be that way too. He's really not into, you know, being mean to anything. So it's like, hey, come on, be nice to the dog. And I'm like, it's trying to kill me. You know, I finally get out the door. I mean, I had my share of scrapes and bruises. Like she had her taste of my flesh, and apparently I taste pretty good. So, but that's a family dog. You know, every family member, whether you're four-legged or two-legged, there's going to be some sort of damage there, and you all got to just work together. You know, despite the nippings, I loved her. It was a good dog. And I hung around with her a lot. And I'd have her up in my room on the second floor, and, you know, we'd play video games and stuff. And I remember, you know, I want to close the door or keep her in the bedroom with me so she wouldn't go wander off and hang out with somebody else. Like, I liked it, you know? And I remember one time I was in my bedroom, and it was in the summer, and we had, like, picture windows. So I would open up a couple of it, and the second floor, at least my room, didn't have air conditioning. So I'd open up the windows that led out to the backyard, you know, would look out to the backyard, and, you know, I'd play video games. And I remember one day I'm sitting there playing, and I had just come back from the bathroom, and I was sitting down and I was playing video games, and I heard my dad pull up. You can hear him in the driveway, and he had a workshop out in the garage, okay? And a lot of time, you know, now and then he would have to go to the garage. He would just go straight to the garage from the van that he was driving. So, you know, we'll do whatever he did in there. And he walked it, like I could hear, I had heard him out there, you know, milling around or whatever, the door shutting. And I was playing video games, and then all of a sudden I hear the dog bark. And I hear the dog bark from farther than I remember her being. In fact, I remember her being in the room with me. And now I'm hearing her in the backyard. And that's when I realized, oh my God, I left the dog in there, went to the bathroom, my dad showed up, went to the garage, and the dog jumped out the window for him. Like, oh my God, someone to be with. Go! And it's not it's not a short drop. Okay, I mean, it's not a crazy drop, but it's like second floor, so what's that? You know, 40 feet maybe? I don't know, 40, you know, how tall would that be? You know, at least a story and a half, because it's a window. And we're not talking about grass down there, okay? This is concrete patio right underneath my window. And so I bolt for the window, and I'm looking out the window, and I look down, and there's the damn dog. Completely unaffected by the situation, looking up at me now. I guess because my dad's in the garage, so she can't see him. At least she can wonder what I'm up to. And then later I find out, oh, well, you know, dogs have bad depth perception. How was I to know that? A roller coaster of emotion having a family dog. Eventually I did move out. I moved out to college. And when you're a college student, I was about 6 hours away. You're only home a handful of times out of the year. And I remember coming home one year, and it was Thanksgiving. My parents and my sister picked me up from the airport, I think. And so this is an hour trip home. And I hadn't seen them for a few months. Hadn't been home for a few months. And I walk in the door, and I've literally got, you know, like, where's the mailbag? Here's my, here's my packing. I'm like opening the door and using the duffel bag like a shield, because I know it's coming. I don't know, maybe I felt like she was going to get me on the way in, I don't know. But anyway, I was like, I walk in, and I'm talking to my sister, and then all of a sudden I'm like, we're sitting in the living room, and I say to her, hey, where's the dog? And she's like, oh, the dog. Well, Snickers passed away. She's dead? Yeah. The dog's gone. And I'm like, when did this happen? She's like, I don't know, about a month ago. I'm like, did anyone think to tell me? Well, we didn't want to upset you with your assignments and all. So at the very moment she says that, my mother's coming through the door, and we've been, you know, obviously been happy to see each other. Everybody's been hunky-dory. She walks in the door. She's probably carrying some of my stuff, and I said, oh, Oh, thanks a lot, Ma. Thanks for not telling me what the dogs did. Thanks for telling me. And my mother all of a sudden has this look on her face like she's channeling the pain and anguish of like 1,000 tortured souls. And that's when I'm like, oh, there it is. I did it again. I meant well, and what happened? I mean, another no-win scenario. Another Kobayashi Maru. So, you know, rest in peace, Snickers. Thank you for the love that you gave me and my family and everyone you touched, and thank you for the scars on my ankles. No, you know. If you haven't had a family dog, maybe you don't get it. And a lot of people probably do. So I think you may be able to understand. But that's the thing, you know, dogs are fun. And in the spirit of Snickerdoodle, in her honor, and in the spirit of all the fans out there who do like dogs, and maybe some of those who are on the fence about dogs, we're going to be playing a game that celebrates what it's like to be one of the greatest animals, one of the greatest beings you can be out there, which is a domesticated dog. Because talk about the life, huh? Talk about the life. So here we are. I can't wait. Let's play Dog's Life for the PlayStation 2. Allow me to don the Harp of Transition, and let's set sail. I'm sorry. Let's weigh anchor on the sleepy coast of the farm town, Clarksville.
Ah, I never owned a banana costume. Oh, it was that dream again.
got PS3, game audio, webcam. Okay? Does that sound good? PS3's on top, game audio's on next, webcams next. Sound good?
Siesta time.
Hello. Oh, you're waiting to hear me. Okay. Okay, thanks, man. Alright. I'm sorry, everybody. Had a bit of a technical problem. But I think we're good now. We're going to play with the Jake a little bit. You may have heard me say that Jake has a little girlfriend. And, he's... Okay, the stupid grandpa's snoring. Let's get away from him. Thanks, pal. So Jake's trying to find his girlfriend. And, you know, that's the overarching story here. But we're not really worried about that. What we're worried about is being a dog. And look at this world that we can explore as a dog. It's really incredible. And let me tell you something about this game. It's a game I've actually bought like 3 times. And have played a lot. And for whatever reason, my disc always breaks. I don't think that's going to happen to us today. I think we've got the luck of the sea on our side. So fear not. We are going to be able to explore this interesting farm town. This sleepy little hamlet called Clarksville. Whoa, hey now! Wait a minute. This guy's ruining my monologue. Okay. Alright. Hey, where are you going? You know, I am a dog, right? Hey! Hey! Give me kibble or something. Hello? What's the problem? Come on. I don't know who you are. Oh, look, he's actually on the... Huh. Anybody noticing that? He's in the passenger seat. Well, I mean, in American, he's in the passenger seat. That's interesting. It never occurred. I mean, I never noticed that before. Maybe I would think Clarksville's Midwest. You know, just sounds like it to me. I mean, look at the landscape. You know, you would think this is a, you know, Midwestern farm town, maybe Iowa or something. But this guy's in a foreign car. Huh? Wait, is that a foreign car? Yeah. You should be getting in there, right? Whoa, hey! I'm sorry. Okay, we'll leave the poor guy alone. He's probably got other problems. Thank you. Alright, so we've got some options here. We've got the farmhouse, the watermill, and the village. And that's what's beautiful about this game is it's up to you. This was made in a time when Grand Theft Auto 3 revolutionized the gaming world. And in the same year, Morrowind revolutionized what it meant to make an RPG your own. And meanwhile, you had the guys at Hip Games, a company I've never heard of, with the exception of this game, giving you the world of a dog to explore. Now, I don't know what's... I'm actually kind of interested in this blank here. I don't know what this is, but... Oh, man, look, there's fish. Who's that guy over there? Come on, play something, hippie. Attaboy. Oh. Here, I'll play with you. Hold on a second. Come on, let's jam, buddy. Alright. That's probably ruining the space-time continuum. I probably shouldn't be using the Harper transition unless it's absolutely necessary. What else is over here? Got a beautiful waterfall. Wow. That is really... Ooh. Okay, hold on. What's under here? Hey, here's a little pro tip for you. Every video game waterfall ever holds the secrets of the universe. Always go back here. Okay? Now, I think I have some sort of first-person mode here called smell-o-vision. Yeah. I don't really care what you're saying, but I'd like to see the waterfall. I don't really use smell-o-vision, but, you know, dogs have a very good sense of smell, and they use this mode to kind of simulate that. So you got a little variety there, but, you know, I'm not going to... I do want to... I mean, this looks kind of interesting. Is that a bottle? Wait a minute, what was that? hold on a second. Let me get the camera around. Do you see that? Is that a bottle? You guys see that in the water? Looks like it's a message in a bottle. I swear I don't know what that is. But man, we gotta find out, guys. We gotta go. Oh, I can't get. Hold on, I can get in the water. I'm a dog. Dogs can swim, right? What is that? Can I grab it? What is it? Just litter? What is it even doing there? Oh, no. Yeah, play it again, Sam. This guy's just driving over the bridge back and forth. He told his wife he's on an errand and he's just driving in circles so he doesn't have to deal with her. It's the next best thing to pretending you're sleeping. All right, that's weird. Obviously we can't do much with it, which is a shame. There's another one. Okay. All right. I guess even the decay of man has reached Clarksville. Let's go back over to the waterfall real quick. Oh. Can I get up there? Oh, sorry. Can I? Let's go back over to the waterfall real quick, because we'll see. Because Jake's a bit of a jumper. You know, this guy knows his way around. Hey, quiet! You think you're the only one who can make noise around here, buddy? Hold on a second. Now, a nice attention to detail here is, you see that I have a lot of dirt on me. We need to get that off. You know, Jake's a pretty boy. There you go. Get that out of there. Is that cleaning up at all? No, but it sure is fun. Alright. That'll come off eventually. Alright, here we go. Oh! Okay, careful, Jake. Careful, pal. Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what it's all about right there. I know you can't see what it is, but I can. I can smell it. Hold on a second. Get over there. Oh, work the trip. Ladies and gentlemen, we have found a bone. Wait, what is it? Oh, this is a battery. Maybe. That look like a battery to you? Alright, well, the only thing I can think of is bring it to that guy. He's got an electric guitar. I mean, this isn't brain surgery. I know we haven't talked to him. But, you know, all the pieces kind of fit in these old games. So I'm going to hold on to it. We'll go see the hippie. I mean, it's either a battery or it's mace that I'm supposed to spray in his face for loitering. Let's check. Grandpa's still passed out over there. I mean, maybe this isn't that entertaining, but if you get to sit down and be a dog, just explore, it's a really incredible experience.
Far out, dog dude, but I need 3 more to power up my amp. Then it's Bone City for you.
Of course.
Bone. He said the magic word.
And you know, Jake's a good guy. He's a good kid. All right. Let's move on. What was the sign? What were our choice? You again! Why do you keep doing the bridge, dude? It's getting annoying. Like, I like the farmhouse here, and then I'm having to deal with your car back and forth. Alright, so let's see. Farmhouse, village, and the watermill. Let's go back to the farmhouse. Now, I haven't played this in years, okay? So, while I have played it, I haven't played it in years. And that doesn't, you know, that means I really don't remember that much. So don't sweat it. We're exploring together, but I do remember that Jake lives on a farm. And this is his home. And I mean, take a look at this. You know, how many free roam games do you see that takes place in the country? You know, there's no swords here, there's no serpents, don't get me wrong. I'm into action and I'm into fantasy. But there's something about this kind of tranquility here. Look at this, here's a horse. This is beautiful. Oh, you didn't like that. Sorry. And you can just be a nuisance and have fun. And that's what it's... Oh, look, there's chickens, dude. You know what? Is that a cat? It's a cat. Let's get him. Come here! Oh, no, it's not a cat. What is that, a chihuahua? He wants a bone. Oh, it is a chihuahua. Dude, you look too much like a cat, bro. Oh, that's a bird. Come here. Get off my land! America! This guy's finally parked his car. Chickens. I want a chicken so bad. I wonder if I can eat one. Let's just scare one, alright? Let's try and scare him. Ah! Can I grab one?
Hey there, friends and neighbors. This is Hiram J. Chicken Plucker. You can call me Hank. Right here on CHIK Radio, broadcasting to you direct from downtown Clarksville. Okay.
Oh, that's the radio. There's a radio. Oh,
Hey, y'all. Miss Peach is talking at ya. I still love you. Yes, I do. Today, I'm back with more inside information on Miss Peach's crunchy cat food, the itty-bitty kitty treat that pussy wussies love to crunch. Did you know that each bite of Miss Peach's crunchy cat food is just bursting
I've
with
heard enough
sincere
commercials
love?
in my life, lady. Or is that garbage? You thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah!
Thank you, Miss Peaches.
That was a perfect crime because no one can hear us over that stupid radio. Whoa! Hello, I'm Gassy. Whoa! Jake, it's a family show. That was not scripted. You again? I'm really getting annoyed with you. Ah, you get my muddy feet all over your hood, pal. Yeah, that's what you get for having a fancy foreign job, alright? Go get an escort. Ooh, there is a... Can I play ball? Oh, I can.
Must play with ball.
Alright, hold on a second. We gotta get the ball. Must play with ball. Must play Dog's Life for the PlayStation 2. Alright, hold on. I got this. I got this. Wait, was that in?
Ah, so close.
Let's try it again, pal. We got this. You are filthy, by the way. Why are you so dirty? Can we shake that off? No. Hold on. There we go. What? Huh? There you go. Yes! Huzzah!
Jake shoots, he scores.
Right.
2 more to go.
This whole world's about bones. So I'm willing to bet, you know, that's what he means. Alright, that like I didn't even try there.
Let's face it,
All
I
right.
suck big time.
Build me up already. I got enough of that in real life. Oh.
Ah,
It's not
so
that easy.
close.
Come here. Although I would... Sadly, I bet Jake would beat me in a game of one-on-one easily.
Ah, so close.
Oh, pick it up. Attaboy.
Ah,
Just like
so
fooling
close.
around. And that's what this is about, you know? Okay, I bet I got this one. There we go. One more.
Oh, yes. Jakey boy rules.
We
One
got
more
this,
to go.
Jake. Me and you, pal. Me, you, and the crew of the Galleon. Let's do it, guys.
Bite me.
That was
almost
totally
in.
What, did somebody put saran wrap around the rim? Come on, man. There we go.
Oh, yes. Sniff my butt. This dog is bad.
Alright, thanks. So yeah, now that I got a bone, let's go talk to the Chihuahua. Yeah, let's talk to the Chihuahua real quick. I'm really loving this. We're getting close to going to the booty segment here. But I mean, geez, I could be here all afternoon. Really. Alright, pal. What's your situation? I think, is it like I can... Why, you're not interested in me? I got your stupid bone. Alright, whatever, screw you. What's back here? Oh, is this another battery? Hey, we found one. Okay. Well, let's go drop this off. And, maybe we'll hit up the booty segment. I kind of want to go hang out with the horse. Alright, let's go. Hey, I got your thing, dude. I can't bark while I'm holding this. Oh, I can. I still have it? How's he do that? Huh.
Wow, you are one clever little dude. Just, let's see, 2 more to get that bone. Must have bones.
Right. Yeah. Get in there. It's nice to see Tommy Chong still getting work. Alright. Let's head back to the fork. And I think we're going to come back for the booty segment. You have to forgive me. I know it's hard to get away from this. Oh, no doubt it's hard to get away from this. But I've been waiting a long time to open this treasure chest. And longer than you may think. Okay? Because I'm trying to do what I did last... How's that there? Hey, we're okay. Yeah, I'm trying to do what I did last time. Which is... not look in the chest. I want us to do that together. What's with the bars? What do I got? Breaking news coming in here? Hold on a second. See if we can fix that. Oh boy. I don't know how to fix that, but that's okay. I mean, what's going on over there, right? We need to worry about that. We need to worry about this. That's loud. There's a lot going on in there. Okay? I found these at a thrift store, and I found them very much the way you're about to find them, which is this.
The time.
Look at that. Oh my God! What's going on in there? Handheld games from the 90s? Our cup runneth over. But no, seriously, when you're looking like that, you know, your mind runs wild. You know, what could be in there? Anything could be in here. That's not disc-based. So that's how I found it as well. I walked into a thrift store, and these were in a basket, not a chest, but in a basket, and I'm like, oh my God! And as you can see, they were all priced for... Let me get around there. Are we going to do this again to get around there? There you go. Can you see that? They were all priced for about $2. Now at the time I looked at these and I remember not being incredibly impressed with any of them, but sometimes quantity is better, or at least more fun, than quality. But for $2, with the amount we're seeing here, that's a little pricey. That's a lot of doubloon. And there happened to be a vendor there, a merchant, and I said, you know, this is interesting. You know, if they were $1 each, I'd probably take them all. And she's like, oh yeah? And she ran and got her manager. Wasn't really pushing, but she did it. She went and got her manager. Manager came back, she's like, and I'm like, oh, she's like, you want all of them? I'm like, yeah. Now let me give you a little tip here. If you say to one person, one price, and they have to go get somebody else to approve that price, there's nothing wrong with asking for an even lower price. You know, every time there's a new person in the mix. So when the manager comes over, she says, "You want them all?" And I said, "Yeah, sure, you know.
Wake me when
50
you're
cents,
ready.
$1 each for all of them." So we counted them up. There's quite a few here, and she gave me a pretty reasonable deal to it. I'll nut and bolt you when we get through them all. But let's take a look. And one more addition. I did look at them there, but that was the day after our last voyage. So that's about 6-7 days ago. And I put them in the trunk. I could do this all day. I put them in the trunk, and I haven't looked at them since. Okay, so I don't really remember what's in here. So let's go through it together, shall we? As a crew. All right. Right off the top, I'm happy. This is one I am pretty excited about. This is great on the Genesis, and it's for the sake of Game Gear. Castle of Illusion by Mickey Mouse. I'm gonna create an absolute mess doing this, but I think I'm gonna take every one of them out of the case. It doesn't seem like it's taking that long, so let's do that for the sake of seeing them. Castle of Illusion's really great on the Genesis. This one's probably pretty good too. Game Gear is pretty good for platforms. And if you don't know what a Game Gear is,
Wake me when you're ready.
this was not with the lot. Just so you know, this is my personal, or this is one we have in the Galleon. I pulled this out of the hold just so you can see what one looks like. But this was Game Boy's main competitor back in the day, the original Game Boy. That's a Game Gear, okay? So this puppy pops in there, and you start her up. This thing probably hasn't been blow technique.
Siesta time.
Thing probably hasn't run in God knows how long. Turn the contrast up here. Yeah, and there you go. So that's, oh man, Blair Rooney, huh? Whatever. It lights up. Trust me, it looks fine when you don't have a light shining in your face. Game Gear, okay? And a lot of these seem to be a lot of these were Game Gear games. Let's continue on with them. There you go. Decent. This is probably terrible. It was always banned on pretty much every handheld. But, you got Mortal Kombat here. You know. Whatever. Mortal Kombats are usually falling off trees. So. Okay, finally. My search is over. We got the Majors Pro Baseball. Right? Get that out of there. Okay. This is the closest I get to exercise, by the way, raising my arm. Intervals like this once a week. Our tribals, you know, at first glance you may be like, oh my god, stop with the sports games. This is actually great. And I don't mean it was great back then, I mean it's still great. Like this is, you ever find this on a port, like PSP or something, whatever? So much fun. Even by yourself. This is kind of the predecessor to NBA Jam. A lot of heart. Same company made it. You know, and I believe Midway made that, right? Yeah, Midway. Sense of humor. Midway and sense of humor. They go together. Okay, what do we got next? Is it kill? I'm throwing those onto a. They're really durable, but I'm throwing them onto a chair here, just so you know. I'm throwing them, but I'm throwing them on a chair. Don't worry, we'll be okay. This is probably terrible. What's that? Desert Speed Trap. What is it? Yeah, Desert Speed Trap with Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner. You got a little 90s Warner Brothers action going on there. Probably pretty bad, but you know, who doesn't love Wile E. Coyote? I'm more for Wile E, by the way. A lot of people like Roadrunner, but whatever. Pac-Man, good on any system. You know, that's pretty cool. This actually would be fun, I think. Well, it's Pac-Man. And again, every one of these, I don't know if you see that, but you know, they were originally marked for $2. Okay, 202. Again, with the 2 cents. Why isn't it just $2 or $1.99? And at least it's traditional. We got the crap hitter here.
Wake me when you're ready.
I think crap hitter is probably a better way to put it. You can understand why it wasn't like $2 each. Huzzah! You know what I mean? Like, as we look at this is cool. This game always ported over pretty well everywhere. NES, Genesis, I think it was on Game Boy, SNES, Addams Family, that's what that is. This was the movie version. Pretty decent platformer. And you know, it's never too expensive, so if you're dying for a platformer. I'm not really dying for a platformer. Joe Montana football. Now look, you may say, who cares about a football game? Who cares, Cap'n RAZ? But look at this. Do my eyes deceive me? Or did Joe Montana himself autograph this? Wow. Unbelievable. I don't think that's Sonic 2. Sonic 2. If you ever find a Game Gear anywhere, you're gonna find this with it. I believe it's a pack-in game. This thing is every much as common as Sonic 2 for the Genesis. The only difference is this one is not as good as that one. Whatever. This one actually doesn't have a case.
Siesta time.
This one's kind of weird. It's Tom and Jerry. It's Tom and Jerry the movie. You see that Tom and Jerry the movie? There was a movie? I don't know that it would be that good. In fact, looking at it, it almost seems like they're working together. And, you know, I don't know that Tom and Jerry are meant to completely harm one another constantly. Not preferring each other. But who knows? Tom and Jerry the movie. Coming up next, we have... Oh, Sonic Spinball? Huh, really? No, Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog. This one, believe it or not, it's a little harder to, not much in any way, shape, or form, but a little harder to find than Sonic 2. What do we got here? Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park. There's actually some pretty good Jurassic Parks out there for the 16-bit era. They're almost Contra-esque. There's also some Zelda ones that aren't so good, like the SNES one. But the Sega one, there's a couple pretty cool ones, and I'm hoping that this one is Contra-esque. You know, play Dr. Grant. Throw some grenades at Velociraptors. That'd be cool. Oh, here you go. Here you go. You gotta love a good date game, right? Ariel. Ariel the Mermaid. I wonder who made this. Hey, see, it doesn't say on any of these, really, who makes them until you turn them on. The thing about Sega Game Gear was, man, I'll tell you what, Sega was working overtime to get a library together.
Siesta
Sega
time.
Game Gear. You know, nobody really supported this thing. Game Gear, Game Boy just blew it out of the water. You know, that's not to say it's a terrible system, and I know I'm not doing it justice showing you the resolution here. Well, you can see a little bit more. But it lights up, sounds okay. It's kind of like a portable Sega Master System. You know, whatever. And it's good if you're into platformers. And look at how many platformers we've come across already. And we're still going. We're still going. Another 90s license. It's got some hit or miss games depending on the system. You got Batman Returns here. Wow, Batman Returns for the SNES. We'll probably play that sometime. In fact, I can't think of a better Christmas game than Batman Returns. It's kind of a beat 'em up. That one, I don't know. That's probably a platformer. I don't know most of these. You may notice I'm just zipping through this. Okay, I'm not getting caught in nostalgia land, and that's because I played a couple games for the Game Gear. I had a Game Gear, but not when they were popular or out. I probably picked them one up, you know, mid-90s when it was all the hoopla was over. I probably got it at a garage sale. Had a handful of good games like Shining Force, but I haven't played many. Okay, and even to this day, even owning one today, there are some good games here. But I'm not like dying every. Oh my God, I gotta get home and play my Game Gear. You know what I mean? Like so, whatever. Maybe now that I have this, maybe now that this pile's in the hold, because I don't know. Maybe I had about 10 of these Game Gear games before. This is a lot more. I mean, I at least need to check some out. Jurassic Park sounds cool. Yet another Mickey game here. These games were always pretty strong, and I actually think we have a copy of this sitting down in the hold. I'm more excited about Castle of Illusion than Land of Illusion. But these Mickey platformers for Game Gear, pretty solid stuff.
Siesta time.
What do we got here? Why? Of all the games we needed a double of in the same lot, why did it have to be Wily and Roadrunner? Anybody want it? I'll tell you what, I'm going to put it in a bottle. Throw it out to sea. Watch the beach near you. Streets of Rage 2, here you go, baby. Here you go. Very strong title on the Game Gear. The only problem with it, grabbing it is we already have this in the hold. But you know, now that I think about it, it says 1 or 2 player. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Who wants to come down in the captain's quarters, play a little 2-player Game Gear? I didn't think so. Okay. Oh, lots of cartoon stuff here. Lots of cartoon stuff here. It's like Saturday morning overload. Tasmania. This show was terrible. As far as I know, every game ever made for it was pretty bad. I know firsthand the Sega Genesis and the SNES one. SNES one's alright, but it's really not that great. You could go your whole life without playing a Tasmania game, it'd be good. I assume that one's much like the Genesis one, which was really bad. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of suckers for this. You know, who doesn't love the Lion King? Lion King. I know the Genesis, and this one's made by Virgin, and it actually says here, Virgin Interactive. And they're the ones who made the Sega Genesis and the Game Gear Genesis. Sega Genesis and SNES one, so it's gotta be the same game. Probably. Okay, that's it for the Game Gear games, and then we have 5 Game Boy games. And one thing I haven't touched on is, you know, we got a lot of games here. And they're all kind of forgettable games, to be honest, but every single one of them comes in the case. And these cases can go a long way, so that's kind of cool. So let's look at the Game Boy games. Boring. Tetris 2. I hear this game's terrible. I've never bothered. Chessmaster. Let me take it, because I like the Chessmaster labeling. I mean, I like chess. I don't know how you feel about it, but this picture was always sweet. You got that awesome, you know, like wizard you would expect to see on the side of somebody's van, and he's like totally out thinking you. You know, he's thinking you under the table there. So I like the ultimate chess partner with all the right moves. Even a chess game can have a pun. That's great. What do we got here? Another Tetris 2. That's exactly what we needed, was 2 of those. Oh, here you go. Star Trek The Next Generation. That's pretty cool. And believe it or not, this isn't a bad game, even for the Game Boy. Let's take a look at Troy. Let's see if she's held up over the years. Oh, that's my girl. Oh, boy. Okay, your face has gotten blurry, sweetheart. But we still love you. And then finally, to wrap it up, we have another Virgin Interactive game. I haven't played it. Disney's The Jungle Book. So there you go. Gathering all these up, they're all over the place now. But I believe this came out to about 25. It was 25. I gave her the whole 50 cents dollar thing, and she asked how many there were. Clerk says 25, and she's like, okay, well, we'll do 20. We'll do 20. So what's that work out to? Trust me, I looked earlier because, well, I didn't look in the box. I still just had to count our gold. You divide 25 games by $20, and that comes out to about 80 cents a game. Oh, some of these games aren't even worth that, to be honest, like Joe Montana. Come on, who wants that? But the cases are cool. I actually have some good Game Gear games that don't have cases, so I'll probably be moving those over. We'll put them in the hold where they belong. And so there, that was kind of neat. There's the mystery. The mystery of finding a pile. It is like you know, almost like the better than getting the games. You never know what's in there. Now, is this a chest of gold? No, it's not. You know, sometimes you're out there adventuring, you know, on the islands, and you come across a chest and you're excited, but they're not all chests of gold, are they? Sometimes they're chests full of iron. That doesn't mean we're not going to put it in the hole. So there you go. All right, let's get back to Jake. It's not as if he was doing much. What was it? He's probably sniffing his butt, and he'd probably be happy to just keep doing that. Maybe there's a button for that. I have no idea. Like I said, it has been a while. I don't think so. But let's go check out that village. What do you think? Take us away. Harp transition. Back to A Dog's Life for the PlayStation 2. All right. Here we are. All right, now we got this fork in the road here. I mean, we could look around for this guy's batteries, but do I really care? Let's just check Gramps' place real quick. Oh, let's wake him up. Oh, no, even better. Hold on a second. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. Hold on a second. You ready? Here you go, Gramps. You look thirsty, pal. Attaboy, there you go. Alright. What's going on over here? He'll never know. I'll never be the wiser. Alright, I don't see anything here. I want to go to the village. Let's wake him up.
Ooh, very interesting dream. Highly educational.
Food here. This is... Oh, seriously? This is a nice... we'll just go. Let's go to the village. Because he's starting to snow. Oh, there's a field, too? Field sounds fun, huh? Oh, I'm so torn. I mean, we can only go so many places on one voyage. Do I have a coin or something? No. Alright, screw it. Let's just go to the... Let's go see the field. Let's go see the field. Come on. Oh. We've upgraded. PlayStation 2 waters here. I'm glad they're not as choppy as I thought they'd be. I apologize. I know we've had some problems this voyage. And, you know, this is a live production. It's gonna happen. We have to work together as a crew to get through the problems. And try and smile. Despite it all. So what do we have here? A chicken farm. Huh. Really sweet music. I like this. It's so calming, you know? Like, I mean, there's no guns in this. Oh, is that a balloon? Are we getting out? Oh, I gotta go see what's going on there. Let's go, guys. Ha! Whoa, pal! Watch it! I really don't know, honestly. This is so pretty. Sheep, too. Should we terrorize them? What's that? Oh my god, a skunk. We're gonna leave. I almost want to go touch this guy. If I spray on him, he's gonna spray on me. Let's not do that. Is that a sheepdog? Hi.
Say there, boy. Wanna earn a bone? My sheepdog refuses to round up the darn sheep. Can you get her to do the job?
Round up the sheep. Sure. I mean, what do you need to do?
I've heard sheepdogs can be pretty stubborn.
Hey! Come on, pal.
Well, what a smart-looking dog! Say hello,
man.
doggy. Are you a friend of my dog? Say there, boy.
Yeah,
Wanna
try
earn
this.
a bone? My sheepdog refuses to round
Alright,
up
I'll
the
do it.
darn sheep. Can you get her to
Maybe
do
I
the
can guilt her.
job?
Maybe she's Catholic. Hold on. Come on, sheep. I've seen this mechanic a couple times before, but it's always fun. Herding sheep. Don't ask me why. It's just relaxing, and I really like the music in this game. There you go. Yeah.
Go ahead, have some fun, and chase some sheep.
Look at that, I'm doing your job for you, pal. What are you, union? What are you, union? Come on. Oh, really? I need like 4 bones to get in with that guy? Well, that's not good. There's a whole bribery system involved here. Alright, well, let's go see what else is going on. And let's also hit here, you know, just so you know, this is the save points. You know, that's sweet. I don't know if you can have... I think there's health if you do get hurt, but yeah.
My
And that's how you get your
favorite.
health back, has some food. But you don't really run into problems much, at least not out here. Not that I remember. Because you're a dog. You're a domesticated dog, and it's not about action, it's not about craziness, it's about just having fun. And that's really what a good game should be. What's your story? This skunk is still kind of on me. Let's go see the village. Let's go check it out. We'll go check out the village real quick, and then maybe we'll wrap it here. Okay? We'll do the mailbag. Because frankly, I don't know. What did we start at? Around 4:15? 3:15? We're around 4:15, so we better wrap quick. Otherwise, the Admiral's going to give me the old heave-ho. We don't want that. But I do want to see the village. Let's check it out. Alright. Pretty good load times. Oh, there's a playground. Oh, I'm gonna bark her. Ah!
What a sweet dogums.
I'm not a dogums, lady. I woke your baby up. Aren't you mad?
What a sweet
she can't be
dogums.
mad at me. Hey, pal.
Whoa, cool looking dog.
What a sweet dogums.
Oh, nice. I'll take a gumball. Do dogs eat gum? Cool.
My favorite.
You know, it's just so cool to see a game like this that'll just put fun stuff in everywhere, just to explore. Hey, somebody's baby. Hold on, I think I can get it. Hey, somebody lose a... Yeah.
Look, Brittany! Doggy Woggy's found your Dolly Wally. Can you toss it up to my
Hey, enough
baby?
with the rhyming. Alright, hold on a second. Hey!
Thank you so much. Our dog used to do that before she disappeared.
Oh, man.
Disappeared. Say,
Right.
what's going on here?
Here's your award. And if you can solve the mystery of our missing dog, I'd be so grateful.
Alright, you got it, lady. Now, there's one problem here.
Oh, yummy.
This game is so much fun, and it's got such heart. And we only have so much time to play with it. We're kind of wrapping here, unfortunately, because I really love it. Oh, but here, we gotta do one last thing before we leave Jake and his friends. What are you getting mad about? We have to harass the mailman, and you know, most dogs would bark on him.
Oh,
What?
come on, give me a break.
Hey! Yeah, I was gonna get mad at the mailman, but you will do.
You've got some nerve, dog.
Look, did you think you'd be there?
I suppose
Yeah, I
you
do
think
think
this
it's
is
funny.
funny.
Here. Brody.
Sure smells sweet.
Yeah.
I'm in a
it's all
hurry.
right, pal. All right.
I suppose you think this is
Uh,
funny.
Yes, you can. you know, being Jake is, it really is like being a dog, and all the fun that comes with it. Thanks, Jake. It was great, and I wish we could spend more time with you. So that was Dog's Life. It's for the PlayStation 2. It's a pretty cheap game, and on a side note, this game is kind of like my old Yeller. And what I mean by that is I've played through it twice. Once by myself, once with someone dear to me, and on both occasions, I got about halfway through the game and had an amazing
You've got
time
some
playing
nerve,
it.
dog.
And then for whatever reason, the CD crashed, and it more than just crashed. I try and reboot the game, and it wouldn't start. The disc itself would not start. I wiped to the memory card, tried a new memory card, didn't matter. I believe I even tried new hardware, because I've done this on 2 occasions. It wasn't like I used the same machine. I don't know why, but there's something weird about this disc, Dog's Life, that it seems like at any point it could just crash on you. So it's hard to recommend for that reason. I've never seen Jake save Daisy, and that's a real heartbreaker, because I'm really behind this game, this video game character. I really liked it. So, anyway, thanks for playing with me. I'm gonna try one more time with this disc. It's kind of been on hold, but I felt for the sake of the Galleon and the sake of the crew, we'd give it a shot and have some laughs, and I think we accomplished that. So thank you, Clarksville. Thank you, Jake the dog. And let's check out some mail, shall we? So this is interesting. Last night I pulled into harbor to set up for today's voyage, and sitting at our port was a very substantial looking mailbag, bigger than I'd ever seen. And among the usual bills and overdue notices and whatnot, I had this. Take a look at that. I swear, this is not by my hand. This is by the hand of the sea. Okay? I don't know who it's from, and I don't know what's in it, but I do know that sitting in the front here is a scroll. So let's take a look and see what it says. If I can open it. There we go. Oh boy. No problem. Okay. Yeah, this happens in the water sometimes. Do I have a knife? Anybody have a knife?
Wake me when
Nobody
you're
trusts me
ready.
with a knife. Hold on. Hold on. Oh boy. Show's getting late. Come on. I got it! I got it! Okay. Here we go.
Siesta time.
Cap'n RAZ! I am very much enjoying your continuing voyages on the Gaming Galleon every week. Your insight and knowledge of video gaming and video game history is very impressive. Keep up the good work, sir. Fly your colors proudly as you navigate the Silicon Seas. After all, what's a pirate do without a flag? Without a flag. Yours truly, Captain Tyson of the USS Cincinnati. P.S. What's your favorite arcade to home port? Game and why? It's got to be Street Fighter. It's got to be. Got to be Street Fighter 2. And it never gets old. There's a lot of good ones. We talked about. We've discussed Gauntlet Dark Alliance. That's a really good one because anyone can play it. But man, Street Fighter, even on my own, I still sit down with it. I'd have to say Street Fighter 2. Definitely. It was a real game changer. There was nothing like it on.
Wake me when you're ready.
Nothing is close to
I suppose you
to
think
what it
this
was
is
in the
funny.
arcade. Definitely Street Fighter 2. Thank you for the question, Tyson. And let's take a look at this. I don't know what he's got in here, but it sounds like we may have something to adorn the captain's quarters with. Oh, he got us a flag. Oh my God. Would you look at that? Raise the sails! Oh my God. That is beautiful. How about that, huh? Look at that. This ship's really coming together. Unbelievable. Thank you, Tyson. Thank you so much. And especially thank you for watching me, the Galleon, and all the friends here on the Yesterday Night Live fleet. Thank you. I'm ecstatic. I'm ecstatic. Crazy. We're gonna have to work on that. We'll get it up there or something. Yeah. Wow. Thank you. Thank you very much. And on the subject, if you do have a question, like our arcade question today, please leave it at thegaminggalleon@gmail.com, or you can tweet it to Yesterday Night L, or leave it anywhere on the Yesterday Night Live networks. There's a lot of shows out there these days. We're growing every day. Leave a comment somewhere and send it to the Galleon, and it'll get here. Thank you so much. I know we had some technical problems today, like this thing. Here, hold on a second. I'll just cover it up. Will that work? We're gonna have to work on that. Thank you for coming. I've been jazzed all week to do it again, and it's so nice to be here. And we will sail again. We will sail next week. Okay? We don't know where. It could be a sleepy farm town. It could be a dark and disturbing mountain village. It could be the end of the known galaxy. But we'll go together. So until then, farewell and adieu to ye Spanish maidens. Farewell and adieu, ye ladies of Spain. For we received orders for to sail back to Clarksville. And we may never see ye fair ladies again. Oh God, I gotta tell you, rum is so much better with just a twist of lemon. Keep your powder dry.